Okay, wait. Let me see. Let me get it. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can post it to here. Oh yeah, you missed the funniest fucking thing. Um, oh my, Noah, could you tell? Could you tell Josh what happened? Like before we started talking.
What? Oh, you singing opera and bashing your mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I joined the voice chat, right? And I'm trying to set up my audio equipment, dude. And I can hear some rustling in the background, so I know like Andrew's doing something. And then all of a sudden he's busting out in like opera. I think he's just
The
walks
fuck was
into the
going
room.
on?
He walks into the room and then he's all, my fucking mouse doesn't work, and bah,
I'm
just
dead.
fucking breaks that shit. And I'm like, what the fuck?
This is your mouse, Andrew?
No. This is the fucking shit I've been laughing at. I'm like, what the fuck is this useless piece of trash?
Bro, I open it. I click on the mouse, and only the red thing pops up on my screen.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. What the
Oh
fuck?
no! It's because the PNG itself pops up, so you gotta open it on the tab.
Oh, okay. I'm on my phone. That's why. So I'm not even
Uh,
fucking on Discord. But yeah,
please.
bro. Fuck, bro. That's crazy. Did you
All
guys see
right.
Cobra Kai?
Oh hell yeah!
Let's see
Dude.
Cobra Kai.
I finished
I
it.
I binge watched that shit all fucking day today, and I fucking finished that bitch.
Oh, it
Yeah,
was good,
bro.
dude. And I
We
was.
got lots.
I
We
didn't
got
think
lots to
she'd
talk
show
about.
up, but she showed up.
Yeah, bro. She looking good.
Oh, dude, she's so fine. She's
Yeah,
in the boys actually. I forgot that she was in the boys.
Yeah, she's in Adventures in Babysitting.
Oh,
She's
that's
in,
her. That was her.
That's
Yeah.
her. Yeah, Adventures in Babysitting. She's in Back to the Future. She's in a couple good movies, bro.
Dude, I think she had more of a career than Ralph Macchio or William Zabka. Then.
I think
Hello,
Hello?
Josh. We lost you, I think.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, he lost. Oh boy, he lost.
Oh, what happened?
He hyped himself out of existence.
Oh,
Oh my goodness me.
What happened? Oh wait. Oh, Josh.
Okay.
You good, dog?
Yeah. Somebody was just calling me to hop on and play Xbox, but I was like, no, bro, I'm straight. I don't got time to play Xbox. I don't got time to play Xbox. Yeah, bro. He's like, all right, bet. I was like, all right, late. Like.
All right, so
okay, so I press record. So whoever wants to do the intro, do the
What's
intro.
good, you guys? It's your boy Source here, and today we're doing New Nonsense Podcast episode 6
Yeah,
or 5.
I think it's 6. No, it's 6.
It's 6. Okay, 6. See, that wasn't part of the last one, you guys. I had some family issues that I had to go deal with, but I'm back, better than ever. I'm here with the homies Andrew and Noah. So let's get into this one, boys. Yeah.
all right. Now I want to ask you a question. Okay. Have you ever, like, in your daily life, just thought to yourself, this little thing couldn't hurt me? You know, like this unassuming object couldn't possibly fuck my day up. Because have you ever had experience like that?
Yes, today.
Today?
Today. When I was working on this bench press, there was a little fucking nug, bro. And I was like, man, this little nug is not going to, I could get this thing taken care of today. And then I put the fucking nug into the screw, and that bitch wouldn't turn.
Wait, hold up. You mean a nut?
The little nut, whatever. The little. So
I thought you were trying to screw weed under a bolt.
No. So you know when you put like a screw in, and then you put the end piece in, it's like the dude, the way my hand motion is looking right now when I'm fucking describing shit looks like I'm fucking jerking off a ghost, bro. No. So I put the screw in the thing, and then the end nut that goes on there, so it tied in, so it doesn't come out, pretty much. All right. So that motherfucker, I was like, I got it in there, and it wasn't turning. So I was like, all right, fuck, it looks like I'm about to take advantage, you know? I got this shit, so I'm putting that shit in. I turn it, and I guess the fucking thing, I put too much force, because when I put it, I fucking did my arm, I fucking did a somersault to the fucking floor, dude, and now I got a fucking, I got my fucking middle finger hurts like a bitch, dude. My middle knuckle hurts like a bitch, bro. I was like, oh shit, it's all cut up and shit. But yes, I understand the pain.
I okay, my shit wasn't that spectacular, but I have a similar story. Okay, so oh God, I forgot the reason why I had to go. Oh no, because it was trash day. All right, so I had to go out take the trash cans because I am a good worker at my house. I do the chores. That's what I do. So I go out there. It's like 40 degrees, or it feels like 40 degrees with the windshield. Um, like it's like 9 o'clock, and I don't really have any clothes to put on that can warm me. So I just think to myself, okay, I don't put in my shoes. I'm too fucking lazy to. So I get like these nice slippers that we have. All right, I put these on. I go out there. I go to the back alleyway. I come back in, and like I feel like a weird little what I think is a rock.
Okay.
Go into the left, into like onto my left foot, travel up and around. There's a passer on my big toe, and that's when I feel it. Now, it felt like a rock, like just like a pebble in my shoe. So I really didn't care all that much because it didn't hurt that much.
Okay.
I take the slipper off, and I'm like, it kind of stings, but I'm all right. I'm okay. I wasn't okay.
What happened? What happened?
I go to my bed. I'm watching videos, and I'm like, I hear like a dripping sound. I'm just like, what's that dripping sound coming from? I look down at the ground. There's a pool of my own blood right where my foot is, covered in the same shit. Apparently, the little rock was a piece of glass. And it was like it stuck and cut right on the meat of like my pinky toe. That shit sliced like 1/8 of an inch deep.
What the fuck is this?
So we don't have any bandages, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck do I do? So I asked my mom, like, hey, do we have any like some like clear tape? And she was like, yeah, why? I'm like, I kind of cut a gash in my foot. And I'm like, she's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I just need to clean up the wound, and I'll be all right. So I drip some hydro on that bitch. Sizzles. Hurts like hell. Hated it. Taped it up.
Burned through your soul right there, huh?
Burned through my soul. Burned through my soul. Taped it up, and bleeding stopped. But I can definitely tell you that I did not go to work today because that shit was fucking hurting. Ugh. I could not walk.
Roman, what the fuck are you doing? Roman, stop! Oh my god. Oh my god.
What happened?
Romeo, hold on. My dog just took a shit in my fucking room. Oh my god, he's looking at me, bro. He's just fucking looking at me. Oh.
He's like, what are you gonna do, dog? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, for real. Fuck, bro. Oh my, this shit is bad as fuck.
Just grab a bag, wrap it around your hand like a glove, and then pick it up and then wrap the bag around it.
Wait,
I'm flushing this bitch out of the toilet. I already put it with the napkin. The fucking toilet paper, bro.
Wait, do you have a wood floor, or do you have carpet?
No, the worst thing is I have fucking carpet.
Oh.
That's the fucking worst part about it. Now I don't even see if it's fucking stained. Fuck, bro. Dude, I literally just took him out too. Oh no, when I say I literally I took him out in the morning. To be fair, I took him out. Dude, oh my god, I need fucking spray. It smells like shit in here. Oh.
See what I'm talking about? Little shit fucks up your day.
Literally, little shit. Little shit. He ran out the room. He knows what he did.
Like,
he knows what he fucking did. It was a planned attack. Because you know what it was? It's because I didn't give him a fucking chicken nugget today. I had the chicken nugget for lunch, and he was staring at me all fucking the whole time, just staring at me, growling at me like, "Let me get one." And I was like, "No, you're not getting one." And then he looked at me. He started scruffing like. Now I know that sound was, "I'm gonna get you back, bitch." And he purposely ran at this bitch, looked at me, took a fucking shit, looked at me, and then walked away. This motherfucker.
He's like,
This
fuck you, bitch.
For real, pretty much. I'll get him back though.
I'll get him back.
When he,
Oh
I'll get him
god!
back.
Oh, no!
Get him back.
Please.
He's gonna go to his bowl tomorrow morning. He's gonna look for some food. I'm gonna be looking at him like, nah, you could go out without food today, boy.
No. Shit in his bed.
Yes, shit.
How do you like
Bro,
it?
he has a. He has his own little king size bed, bro. He's spoiled.
Just stop him, motherfucker.
I'm gonna send y'all a picture of his bed right now, bro. This is dead.
Oh god.
This is his bed. Watch. Let me send you guys the fucking bed. Let me see this shit. Look at him. Look at him.
This man took a revenge dump.
Look at it. He's like all innocent and shit, but he has fucking shit in my room. Look at this. Let me see. Let me put this on the chat, bro, so you guys can see this. Look at this. He may look cute and innocent, but this motherfucker knows exactly what he does. See him? You guys see this shit?
Oh, okay. Yeah, he looks like a little shit.
You see this shit? You see this shit? He has his own little fucking bed, bro. What does this pillow say? In this house, we believe. Yeah, we believe that he fucking takes shits in people's rooms.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I just cleaned this bitch up, bro. Man, sorry to go off topic, but damn, that shit was just literally a planned assault.
Nah, that shit was a planned assault. It was an inside job.
It was an inside job.
It was because I didn't give him a fucking chicken nugget today. That's what it fucking was.
There were 2 shooters at the JFK assassination. One of them was Josh's dog.
Oh my.
One of them was Josh. Take the shot.
Oh my gosh. He's all like, "Arf, arf." And the shooter was like, yes, sir. Oh my gosh, bro. Dude, JFK assassination, bro. That's an inside job.
Yo,
I believe
wait,
wholeheartedly. That's
before,
an inside.
okay, all right. Full stop. Andrew, I was talking to Josh.
Yeah.
We want to do, we're thinking about doing the Conspiracy Theory podcast on Wednesdays, uploading them on Saturdays. That way we have a, what's it called?
Double. We have a double post.
Yeah, it rotates posts from the regular podcast goes up on Wednesdays and the conspiracy one goes up on Saturdays. What do you think?
Oh wait, on Wednesdays you said?
We record it on Wednesdays, yeah. Then we upload it on Saturdays.
I do D&D on Wednesdays. I DM.
Oh yeah, you're a fucking nerd. That's right. How about Tuesdays? We record on Tuesdays.
I'm down for Tuesday, 7:30. I have everything to do.
I think I can do Tuesdays. I'll text you guys because I don't know what school schedule is yet. I have not checked, but I'll let you guys know. Because I know that one of the days I have them one in the morning and the other one at like 7 p.m. at night.
For sure.
Oh,
Why don't we just
maybe like Thursday even too? Like I don't give a shit as long as we like get it. Up
No. It's a bi-weekly thing. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what we can do is we can record 2 hours and then break that up into 2 episodes, so you don't have to do we don't have to do the next week. You know what I mean?
Sure.
We could record them today, I guess, and then do it. Separate them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, right? Yeah, like just do it one.
Yeah.
All right.
Do one whole day of just talking about shit, and then we just break it down.
Yeah.
But let's just stick with the topics that we had right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to interject there with the plans for the future.
All right, you guys heard that. So we're gonna do a conspiracy podcast. See, literally, you guys, we're introducing you to our lives and what we're planning. We're thinking this shit as we go through. So you guys, if you guys like conspiracies,
yes,
come check us out on Saturday. So we're gonna be talking about the JFK thing. So make sure you guys stay tuned in. So, but right now we're gonna go back to
the topic at hand. Which
not my dog shitting in my room, but we're gonna go back to what we're talking about. Cobra Kai, guys. We're gonna talk about Cobra Kai. Speaking of fucking animals now. Okay, guys. Cobra Kai. Dude, South Park needs to do a whole fucking episode. I need to see that in South Park.
Oh, they definitely talked about it.
Yeah, dude, the elementary Cartman, I'm part of the Cobra. I'm a Cobra Kai cat. Huh? You like that Miyagi-Do bullshit, huh, cat? Oh, that shit would be epic, bro. Come on, Stan.
Andrew,
Come
have
on,
you watched it?
join us in Cobra Cast, Stan.
Have you watched it, Andrew? Cobra Kai?
I want you to take a guess.
No, he didn't
No,
watch it.
I
I was
guess
No, I
no.
did. No, I did not. I did.
Bro, you need to watch it. I recommend it. It's a very fucking good show, bro. And this season 3
No one
is
still hasn't given me his fucking info yet.
Oh,
I'm
that's
still
right.
waiting here dry as fuck.
I keep fucking forgetting.
No,
You
you're
son of a
slipping.
bitch!
You're
You
slipping.
don't
No,
give me
you're
shit!
slipping, boy.
I keep
Insert
fucking-
Kanye, real friends. Not many.
Oh my god, I
of us.
keep fucking forgetting.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. I think I have. I have something.
What pull a tear into another, huh? When you're fucking hanging like that?
You
Dry as a
know-
fucking desert? Huh? The fuck I am to you, bitch!
No, man. No, Andrew, you're missing out, bro. You gotta fucking watch
Yeah, I know!
it.
You don't have Netflix?
No!
What the fuck? What do you do?
No, wait, I thought no one was gonna share his HBO with
Yeah,
you.
you do!
I thought I did. I
No.
shared it with Josh a while back.
Yeah, he
Bro. I'm a broke ass fucking college student. All my money goes to books and paying for my classes.
did. Sheesh. Remember those days.
Right? I need to go back to school. Fuck.
Sheesh. Same, bro. Same. I gotta finish that off. What's it called?
You can't sit here get a degree while watching Netflix. Now you gotta start from the dark, my good man.
Well, now you're gonna know what the fuck is gonna happen, Andrew, because we're gonna be talking about this shit here. And too late, bro. Too late. All I have to say is, what we were expecting for in this season, I hate how we have to wait till season 4.
I know, next year.
Next year, basically, bro. I was like, bro, we've been knowing this, but they built it up to it, bro. They built it up, bro. Oh man, hey, low key, I kind of feel for Reese now.
I know, yeah, he had a pretty fucked up backstory.
I mean, he had a sergeant who fucking traumatized him and fucking drilled that shit in his head, bro. Hey, you know what's fucked up too, bro? When he really needed to show mercy and like actually help out the dude, he fucking killed him.
Oh, I know, dude. I know, and honestly, that dude kind of deserved it. He kind of deserved it.
He did. He did. He fucking instilled it in his fucking brain, bro. In his brain, no mercy, no surrender, no retreat, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Poor guy, bro. R.I.P., bro. But it makes me feel for him, dude. And then what do you think about Johnny's son joining the squad, bro? The Cobra Kai.
That I kind of saw that coming from a mile away, though. Like, as soon as he showed up in the trailer, him at the prison, I was like, oh, Robbie's gonna turn to the dark side.
Hey, bro, but fucking it has to be like that. He's Johnny's son, bro. He's just like Johnny. If you think about it,
It's a very Anakin Skywalker, Emperor Palpatine vibe.
Darth Vader, huh?
Yep.
Johnny being Darth Vader, trying to switch over to the good. The fucking Daniel's son, like Luke Skywalker.
That was some ballsy shit though when they show up to the house. I was like, damn, they really crossed the line there.
Yeah, they did. They said. I heard there's a party going here. Don't mind if we crash. Shit. I was like, oh shit, shit's about to go down, bro. Shit's about to go down. And then fucking dude, that girl though, the Danielle, whatever her name is, the fucking girl, fucking was just being scared of her, bro. I was like, dude, something a little pitch.
Oh, Sam?
That bitch up, bro. She just came. Sam. She came into your fucking house. She starts fucking up your people, and you're gonna let her destroy your shit like that? Hell no, bro. Hell no. I was like, man, that shit was lit though. That shit was fucking lit.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. That whole thing, it made me laugh because I was like, man, they really crossed the line there, like going to the house and shit. I'm like, wow, they really did that. Wow.
Well, he said your kids are now off limits after they tried to do that whole eviction shit.
Yeah.
And then he fucked up those two fucking people. He fucking said it no boundaries, pretty much, you know.
That's some
but
shit.
the
though,
fact
man.
that the fact that they pulled up to the house like that,
Right?
yeah, bro. And then that Asian guy was fucking up Miguel,
Mm-hmm.
and then Miguel finally fucked him up. But I was like, damn, bro, damn. I thought Johnny was about to slay two birds this season.
I know, right?
I was like, damn, Ali's back. He's about to get some Ali, and then now he's gonna get some of fucking Miguel's mom. I was dying, bro, because I was like, I was watching it. I was like, damn, Miguel, he's no longer your sensei. He's your
Papa.
fucking daddy. He's your fucking daddy, bro.
Bro, every
Oh
time
my.
Miguel took a hit to the back or when he fell, I was like, oh god, I hope that doesn't like re-tear him, you know? I was like,
Yeah,
oh.
bro. Like when that guy, the Asian guy who fucking he got down with in the first season,
Mhm.
fucking like kept hitting his back and then fucking tossed him on his fucking back. I was like, bro, he's gonna fucking snap his back again.
I
He's
know.
gonna go fucking paralyzed. I was like, damn, bro, this shit's kind of made me worried. But nah, dude. Now they're both teamed up, claned up. It's about to go down, dude.
Can we talk
It's about to
about
go down,
the
season 4.
name that Johnny chose for his dojo, Eagle Fang?
I knew it was gonna be eagle. I knew it was gonna be an eagle because he was like, what beats a snake, you know? So I was
Mhm.
like, obviously an eagle because eagles eat fucking snakes.
Mhm.
But then he put eagle fang, and I low key, I was like that little chunky kid who was like, eagles don't have fangs, and
Mhm.
he was like, shut the fuck up. He was like, shut the fuck up.
You
And I
know
was like,
what?
damn, I feel attacked. I feel attacked. But fuck it. I was like, damn.
I would have gone with Eagle
Oh
Claw.
my god. Eagle claw would have been a cool one.
Or like
Or like
Eagle
the
Talon.
sword. Eagle Talent. I was thinking like Soaring Eagle, Karate Dojo, something like that.
Soaring
You know?
Eagle,
Yeah.
Crouching Tiger, you know, something like that.
Yeah, Soaring Eagle, something
Yeah.
like that, bro. But
Soaring
nah, so now
Eagle,
they're gonna.
Crouching Tiger.
So now they got all
Dumbass
of the
Cypher.
students. Dumbass Cypher, bro. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Guys, we're now known as the Wu-Tang Clan. I think that name is already taken. Copyright infringement, bro.
You keep on fucking talking, man.
Oh my god. Entering the Shaolin, bro.
I want an Eagle
Oh
Fang
my
shirt
God.
though.
Go fake shit. You know they're gonna drop merch for
Oh
that.
hell yeah, dude!
They're
I think they
they're gonna
already
drop
have.
merch.
I need to check it out, see what they did.
That's crazy.
But yeah, dude,
but-
the third season of Cobra Kai was really really good. It was really well made. Like I talked to you before, dude. Like I love Cobra Kai because it's yeah, sure, it's like modern day, but they somehow bring the '80s cheesiness back, but it's like in a good way, you know. I love it.
Absolutely. And I was what's it called, one of my friends who she's getting into it, because she doesn't know any of the characters because she hasn't watched the original Karate Kid, and I was
Mhm.
like, damn, you're fucking missing out. But I love how when they introduce a quote unquote new character,
Mhm.
they took a flashback to the original movies,
Mhm.
so you'll know, okay, this guy isn't just like what they did with Chosen, you know.
Yeah.
People who if you're just watching the series, you're not gonna know who the fuck Chosen is. So they flash it back to Karate Kid 3, and then you know, oh, this is part of the old movie. So this is somebody Daniel faced
Mhm.
in the past. Or what was it, Karate Kid
Karate Kid
3
2.
or Karate Kid 2?
Karate Kid 2.
Karate Kid 2, where he goes to Okinawa. Yeah, Karate Kid 2.
The one
And then
where,
what's it
he
called?
says,
Yeah.
I got over my fear when he fought that other white guy. That was Karate Kid 3.
There you go. There you go. Karate Kid 3. Yeah, that's when he comes back and he joins Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. The part 2 is when he goes to Okinawa. Yeah. So yeah, dude. So I like how they did the flashback scene, and then they did it with Ali. You know, like showing the relationship between her and Johnny, her and Daniel, how the beef started. You know, and I was watching an interview with Dave. I think it's Dave Schneider. Because it was like one of my recommended as soon as I finished watching Cobra Kai,
Mhm.
and I watched the first episode, and it was literally the cast of Cobra Kai first episode. So obviously they recommended it for me to watch it after I finished watching the series.
Uh-huh.
And they were basically saying like this series was more just the origin story of this season was more of the origin story of how Miyagi-Do was formed and how Cobra Kai was formed, and that's why you get the backstory of Reese, and then you get the backstory of like Miyagi-Do and Okinawa, its secrets, and all of that. You know,
Mhm.
so that's where now I get it. Like that's the whole point of the season was just to show you the origins and then build up to what everybody knew what was going to be. It was going to be fucking Daniel and Johnny teaming up against Reese, and then their students versus his students. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, bro, it's gonna be good, bro, because now Reese has his star pupil, and the Miyagi Do has a couple star pupils, but it's gonna be fucking.
Miguel.
It's gonna be Miguel and that chick Sam
Miguel and
or
Sam
whatever they.
versus Robbie and I think Tori.
Yeah,
Is it
Robbie and
is
Tori.
it Tori?
That's gonna be the duo. I don't remember, bro, but she's kind of badass. You know, I have a feeling that her and Robbie are gonna hook up
Oh
next
hell
season.
yeah, hell yeah.
No, yeah, they're gonna hook up, bro. They're gonna be like, yeah, our last fucking relationship left each other for them. You know,
Mm-hmm.
type of fucking vibe I'm getting from them. Next season, I wouldn't be surprised if like the final battle they do like a duo
Yeah.
and they put like the two best, which
Mm-hmm.
is Tori and fucking Robbie versus Miguel and the chick, because that's what it looks like it's building up to, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like that's exactly what it's building up to. Because when Reese would talk to that chick and he basically told her, "Oh, you haven't heard? Miguel and that bitch are teaming up together." And then that's when she fucking went over to their pad and they got down and shit. Oh man,
That
but
chick
nah,
is
bro, I'm
crazy, dude.
excited.
That chick is fucking crazy.
You know what's funny? I lived in the valley and karate was not as big
Oh
as
hell
it
no.
as the show makes it look like. No, no. Bro, I lived in the valley for a minute, bro. So I know. I passed by the original Cobra Kai dojo.
Yeah.
It's in North Hollywood. Yeah, it's right there. It's literally right there in the valley.
Have you
I
been
saw it. It's really cool.
Have you been
It's
to
really
golf and
cool.
stuff?
But it's yeah. It's nowhere near a fucking karate guy. But people take pictures because if you know, you know
Yeah, yeah,
type
yeah,
of
yeah.
thing. Yeah. So it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It used to be a karate dojo back in the day,
Oh yeah.
and then they fucking took it out, and now it's some weird shit.
You know what I was hoping they were gonna do when I first heard about this whole like reboot TV show?
What happened?
I was hoping that they were gonna have it so that it starts off with them doing karate, right? Like the two dojos, but then like an MMA gym, like some kids from like an MMA gym, like jump them both dojos, so they have to like fight them.
So it's karate versus MMA.
Yeah, I think
Karate
that would have
versus
been cool
MMA.
to like modernize the series a little bit. You know, like bring it into the modern day because yeah, because like you said, like karate isn't really not as big of a deal as they make it out to be, and like it makes
Uh-huh.
sense because you know the UFC MMA kind of took over from like traditional martial arts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true, true. Next thing you know, you just throw some boxing people in there too. Fucking Ryan Garcia comes out this bitch. I just play.
That would have been cool though. I think
Everything was fine. Everything was fine till the UFC attacked.
pretty much
The UFC
in the
to
90s.
the MMA attack. We had boxing, taekwondo, karate. We
Brazilian
all lived in
Jiu-Jitsu.
harmony until
Kung Fu.
yeah, until MMA attacked.
Till Dana White attacked.
To
Oh my
Dana White
god.
attacked.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. bro.
Horrible.
I don't know, but I
That's
think
just
that
funny.
would have been really cool. But I do like the way they're going with it.
Yeah, they made it work, bro. They made it work the way they're going. They're making it work. It's a great series so far. I like it. I'm very excited for the next season and what's to come. You know, but honestly, bro, I think like the buildup has been so good that like I think the fourth season after they defeat Reese,
Mhm.
well, what are they gonna do after? How are they gonna continue the series? Is the fourth season the final season?
I
You
can
know what
see
I mean?
it. I can see it. They might want to end
Like-
it before it gets like played out.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, because like the whole main objective is that Daniel and Johnny become good friends. They take down a common enemy. You know, a friend of my friend. No, an enemy of my enemy is a friend type of thing.
Yeah.
And then they defeat him. They take down Cobra Kai, and then their dojos, get big and whatever. Like, or maybe they might hear you and they're like, you know what? That sounds like a fucking good idea. We're gonna throw some mixed martial arts in that bitch. We're gonna do some UFC. Put these kids in the fucking octagon.
Because I could totally, in my head, like I said, when they first announced it, I could totally see like Miguel's character, right, doing his thing, and all of a sudden this bigger dude, like, make him Hispanic too, and like he walks in and he looks like a tough motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, and he's like dressed in like a leather jacket or something. He's always good, and then they try fighting, but
Yeah.
because it's MMA, like it's basically got answers to all of that karate stuff, and he just whoops his ass.
Yeah.
And so they have to like implement more modern moves into their karate training. so they could stand somewhat of a chance. Because I know I've seen actual
Yeah.
like tournaments where guys who just use karate, they don't outright beat the guy using MMA, but like they're able to stand a chance. You know what I mean? So,
Unless you're Bruce Lee.
oh, Bruce Lee probably could have whooped anybody's ass.
Imagine matchup right now: Conor McGregor versus Bruce Lee,
That would be difficult, I think.
Bruce
or
Lee wins.
Khabib versus Bruce Lee.
I think
Bruce Lee wins.
I think he would lose both fights at first, but then the rematch fights he would win. I think he would adapt. You know what
Bruce
I mean?
Lee?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Bruce Lee could beat McGregor. I honestly do because McGregor and him have similar fight styles in the sense of they don't really grapple. You know?
Similar body types.
I
too.
think he might. Yeah, exactly. But I think he will beat McGregor. I think he'll lose to Khabib. Honestly,
I think he would win
because
the rematch.
I think Khabib. He'll win the rematch because, like you said, adapt.
Mhm.
But the first time, I think Khabib will beat him on the ground. He'll beat him on the ground
yeah.
game for sure. And then rematch, he'll adapt, learn, overcome, and I think he would beat Khabib.
Yeah, because Bruce Lee was the first guy that really like, MMA. He was the first one to really like bring that together. I think he was like he learned from everybody pretty much. I think he was going around. Yeah, I think he was training in boxing. I think he actually trained with what was their names? Is it the
Shaolin.
No. The guys that made Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu like kind of mainstream in the States. The Gracie.
Oh,
the
it's
Gracies.
the Gracies, yeah.
I think he trained with one of them before, like just before he passed away. I think he started training with one of them. I think. Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
So he was like one of the first ones to really be like, yeah, we need to combine all our styles. You know.
I have a
imagine if
question.
you-
I have a question.
No good.
Did Bruce Lee invent Jeet Kune Do?
Yeah.
Or was
Wait, no.
was somebody
I think
some other guy?
Jeet Kune Do.
No, I don't think he invented it, but I think he perfected it.
I think
Or
Jeet Kune.
he
He created his
perfected a
own
form
fighting
of it.
style. He did create his own fighting style. I don't remember if it was. I think. Let me look it up.
Give it a minute.
He did create his own fighting style though. Like he named his own fighting style. It might have been Jeet Kune Do. I think Jeet Kune Do was his starting fighting style. If I'm not mistaken, it was that or Kung Fu. Let me see.
I believe it will. Tata teaches at Bruce Lee's
Right
private
here,
school.
right
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, Bruce Lee developed an expression of martial arts that was personal to him called Jeet Kune Do,
Okay, yeah.
way of the
Oh, yeah.
intercepting fist. So yeah,
He was
he
trained
was
in Wing Chun. He was trained in Wing Chun initially. There you go. That's what yeah.
he was trained in
Mhm.
Wing Chun. He was trained by Ip Man
Mhm.
and Wing Chun,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think he perfected that, and then just started learning different styles, different techniques, and then he created Jeet Kune Do.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's dope.
That
That's
dude was a
pretty
monster.
dope because the translation is way of the intercepting fist, the way of the fist. That makes sense.
I love that shit, man. I love it when you learn something to a point where you invent something else. Like regardless of what profession you're in, like that's the kind of shit that I love is where you like integrate shit
Mhm.
to a point where you can make it your own. That's why I love the MCU because there's a big difference between the MCU and the DC when it comes to movies. And I think it's due to the fact that the MCU understands the material that they're taking it from
Uh-huh.
versus the DCU, where they're just like taking bits and pieces but not really understanding what they mean. Like that's why I always say like Snyder's Superman isn't Superman
Actually, I gotta disagree with you on that.
because
I actually think Snyder
no,
Superman was
no.
starting.
Tell me one time. No, tell me one time when Snyder's Superman saved somebody.
Well, you have to understand the way that Snyder. No. Listen.
Yeah, you didn't tell me.
I have an answer. Yeah, he saved people. His mother.
Hmm?
That's one person. He saved his mother.
One.
He saved that
person.
whole Russian apartment complex during Justice League. Anyways, no. So, yeah, Henry Cavill's Superman was meant to be like a modern take, like if Superman was actually like here, where that whole 1st movie was him trying to survive, fighting Zod and his men. And when you're trying to fight to survive, you're not really like worrying about saving random citizen number 5. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
as a writer, I kind of understand where they were going with that. But I understand why you're like, oh
Mhm.
man, that's just like shitty. He should be saving people, blah 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 blah. But it's like, no, realistically
Well,
speaking, if you're trying to survive, you really don't give a shit other than surviving. You know what I mean?
well, here's the point I'm trying to make. Here's a quote by Batman One comics.
Okay.
All right. Superman acts like I find it funny that the most human out of all of us is somebody who is near that of a god.
Who's
Let's just
Superman?
be happy. Let's just be happy that he hasn't thought of that yet.
Oh, Superman.
It was
Yeah, I think I heard that one.
yeah, yeah. So it's a unique character. It's a unique characteristic of Superman where it's like he acts most human. He acts most compassionate to a point where you kind of forget how powerful he really is. And that's the thing where I think Snyder's Superman fails. Like they have the power aspect, but they focus too much on the godly bit where it becomes disconnected.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be the pinnacle of human morale, and yet it doesn't feel that way.
Well, I mean,
Do you understand? Yeah, it's like
Well,
I understand.
I think Superman knows he's up to that level. I just don't think he, you know,
oh no, he does know.
it
He's
takes
even
it
said
takes
that he has to like hold back even when fighting like powerful opponents because he knows that if he wanted to, he could pretty much blow up the planet with one punch. You know what I mean? Well, at least
yeah. So
80
he
Superman can do
knows that, you know. So,
So, I mean, I understand what you're saying, Andrew.
yeah, I
I
think he know. Yeah,
get that, but like in general, though, the
Mhm.
difference between DC and
Mhm.
Marvel is that the Marvel heroes you can kick back and have a beer with them, but the DC heroes are gods, even Batman.
Mhm.
You know, um, and while
Mhm.
the Justice League might have like inner like drama like between Batman and Superman, there you can't hang out with them. You know what I mean? Like they were
you know
always
who
meant to
you
be
know
enemies.
Yeah.
who's fucking OP. You know who's fucking OP. You know who's fucking OP in
Black
the
Adam.
DC universe?
Black
Mm.
Adam.
Black Adam is OP. He's one person that's OP, but the Bat Who Laughs,
Oh
that
yeah,
motherfucker's
the
OP,
Batman Who
bro.
Laughs. That dude, I
Bro,
want to
I
see
think
him.
the Batman Who Laughs, bro, because he's essentially like maniacal, like the Joker. He's but he has the strategic mind of Batman.
And the fighting
His
style.
plans have a plan, and they have a plan. He thinks the battle way before then. He never loses, bro. He
Mm-hmm.
never fucking loses. And so, I mean, isn't he the only one that's like able to kill? He kills all the Justice League members.
On his world, yes.
Yeah, in
Yes.
his world, he's killed all the Justice League members. I mean, he's killed Superman. He's killed Wonder Woman. He's killed the Flash. He's killed everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty fucking.
Scary.
That's a pretty dope. That's pretty fucking scary feat. Batman,
Mhm.
if you were Batman,
Mhm.
is pretty fucking OP, bro. If you really think about it,
Mm-hmm.
as a human, that motherfucker is OP.
I would
I'll
not
get,
mind watching a horror movie based on the Batman Who Laughs.
yes, I would love to see a live action Batman
Yeah.
Who Laughs. But
Because
scary
because
movie.
here's the thing. I think people IRL DC Comics. I just hate the DCU. But
No, bro,
that
the comics,
yeah.
bro, are so good. There's so much like movies you can make out of the comics. Like, but here's the thing with DC, bro. Like, a lot of it's more dark. It's more dark and eerie, especially the Batman comics. So
Which
the
makes
generation
me
that we
laugh
live.
because for as dark as they are, they're funny as hell. Like they're actually
They're
really
well,
funny.
they're not only they're
Mhm.
funny and they actually are really fucking good, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You get involved in the fucking story and you
Mhm.
start to realize, oh, no wonder why Batman is so fucking like why he's the way he is, or why Superman is the way he is, or why
Uh-huh.
the Flash is. It's like,
Mhm.
yeah, I personally believe that DC comics are better than Marvel comics, but when it comes to movies, Marvel fucking shits on DC. And it's because they have the better directors, the better writers, the better people who are more like, let's do this the right way.
Mhm.
If DC had the same energy and were to bring these comics into life, bro, like that, dude, there's
Mhm.
no doubt, there's no fucking doubt that you could do a horror movie of the Bat Who Laughs, bro.
Mhm.
Imagine watching a live action of that, and then obviously it's gonna be rated R. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to yeah. That's the difference. That's the thing too, bro. A lot of DC movies, you would have to rate them rated R, bro, if you want to really get like, especially Batman, bro, especially fucking Batman. I think you would have to, because if you're gonna get into like
Mm-hmm.
the Zaz series, if you were to add Zaz into the
Yeah.
Batman mix, you know
Even the
you're
Court of
gonna have
Owls
to
gets
go
pretty
see
intense.
Batman go. What happened?
The
Yeah.
Court of Owls gets pretty intense too.
Yeah, the Court of
Yeah.
Owls gets fucking dark, and then even see like even in the comic book series of when Robin died, that shit gets brutal. And they did a good job with the cartoon, making it like what PG-13.
Yeah.
You know, in the cartoon animated, that was a good one. You know,
The
but
Red
like
Hood.
I feel like you can go darker. Of the Red Hood.
Oh,
The Red
dude!
Hood?
If they were to make a Red Hood movie, I'm calling it. It would be John Wick, and I would not be mad. It would be so good.
Yeah, bro. It would be rated. You would have to rate it R, bro. That's the movie you have to make rated R, bro.
You know though, okay. Here's one Marvel movie that I wish that they had made because and it sucks because for two reasons. Thor in the comics is very different than Thor in the MCU.
Yep.
Thor in the comics is a very, very righteous, very powerful god.
Mm-hmm.
Like he how should I say this? He's very serious in comparison to the Thor that we see in the MCU. His whole kind of just like his demeanor can be played as a joke, but the one in the comics is like you don't want to fuck with him because he can probably put your fusion crater faster than you can blink. All right, and that's not a lie. But one series that I loved reading, and I wish that they could make into a movie if they wanted to, which would be Gorm the God Butcher.
I think I've heard of that.
That so I don't remember much from it, and I think I probably said the name because I just remember the main villain, but the main villain was Gorm the God Butcher.
Wait.
He basically was,
Isn't this
you know,
the guy that when Odin hears about him, he pretty much shits his pants?
yes,
Okay, I think.
Yeah,
I know what you're
yeah,
talking about. Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, yeah. And it's that series where it's just like you go back in time to where like you have to get previous Thors and you have to get old King Thor, and just like three different versions of Thor all at once at the same time, and it's really fucking epic because they play into the whole Viking mythology of like we are warriors kind of aesthetic of Thor.
Yeah.
But like you kind of can't have that now with the current direction of Thor as it is. And I'm not complaining about that. I'm not complaining at all about that. I actually love what they're doing with Thor because they make it work. That's the whole point of what I was trying to say. They make it work. Because you can have changes in the story as long as it makes sense in that core theme of the story and to the character itself. I love that direction. When Superman killed Zod, that's where I was kind of just like, okay, nope, I'm done. That's it. Nope.
No, I'm gonna argue with you again, dude. He had to do that.
I feel like he had to do that.
He had to do that because no prison would have been
He
able to
had
hold him,
to.
and they didn't have kryptonite at the time.
Yeah,
He could have shoved his face to the ground.
No, he had to kill him.
Yeah, like I feel like if they would have done it now, introduced Zod now, then they could have not killed him.
Yeah.
You know, because then you could do like a Red Sun prison and all that. But you gotta understand that too, Andrew, that was literally Superman's first villain that they introduced into the series to Superman. You know, when they started doing that shit. So yeah, Zod, if he was learning to use the powers quick on top of it.
Yeah.
Way too fucking quick. So yes, it had to be done.
See, Zod was able to learn them because he was bred for war. That's what his class was.
Yeah.
So of course, after years of training on Krypton and like getting these powers right on Earth, of course he's gonna be adapting real quick because he was a soldier, you know. And
all I'm gonna say is, imagine if all of them would have took off their fucking mask.
Oh, I know, right? If they actually would have been smart enough to figure it out. No, but
yeah,
he had to kill him. He had to kill him. And plus, it's also supposed to be, character development. You know, I'm not gonna kill anyone else now.
Absolutely.
Sorry, Andrew.
Absolutely.
I had to argue.
I agree with that. I agree with Noah. Had they done like Zod now, doing a new Superman movie, and now while introducing Zod, then I could understand him being able to capture him, throw him in the Phantom Zone, because the Justice League is formed, you could do shit like that, you know.
Mhm.
But him being the first villain in the movie is just something that
Plus, they didn't have
you
kryptonite,
know.
so
Yeah.
Yeah,
But fucking dude, imagine if one of them like actually used their brain and was like, wait a second, this motherfucker is a Kryptonian like me, and he's able to breathe on this fucking earth. Let me. What happens if I could do it? You know, not one of them thought about taking off their fucking mask until all of them were dead, and then Zod got his mask broken into, and so he had to fucking adapt to it. You know, that would have been crazy, dude. Imagine 3 fucking Supermans against 1 Superman.
like in
Yeah, I think Superman would have died.
in the second movie of the first Superman movies, the original ones, when they all have the powers.
Yeah.
Sorry, Andrew. Sorry, I had to cut
Hey,
you.
bro,
I'm sorry.
dude.
No,
Reverse Flash, bro.
I'm standing by what I say. I also understand what you're, like I understand your side of the argument. I'm not gonna delve too deep into this because I know that can get really hard, really heavy. So let's just move on, because I
Boy,
can.
Andrew's not trying to get into
Andrew's
this.
like, I don't want to lose.
Yeah,
the
no,
friendship.
I know how
No,
I get.
No, in other words, you're not ready for the smoke.
Bro,
Yeah,
I've argued for hours with my homies about this. I could go toe to toe with you, my guy.
Oh my gosh.
Bro,
It's
bro,
okay,
bro.
Andrew. I feel like it'd be the same thing if I were to tell him that Goku's stronger than Superman.
He's not.
And then he'd probably tell me, no. Yeah, exactly. There it is.
He's not. Goku ain't fucking stronger than Superman.
Goku is not stronger
Oh
than
my
Superman, no
God.
matter what form he takes.
Bro, Ultra Instinct.
Maybe Ultra Instinct, he
First
can
off,
go
no.
toe-to-toe.
Superman has his own form of Ultra Instinct. All right.
It's called just
No,
being
I
Superman.
know. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I just like to see you guys fucking rage about it, dude. It's just fucking hilarious.
Fucking weeb.
I will say
There's only one
There's only one person that could do it though. Only one person that could be Superman.
Who?
Legit.
Tell me.
On a 1-on-1 fucking battle. Like
Who?
on a 1-on-1. If you were to put them on Black Adam. I'll argue that Black Adam is one of the only people on a 1-on-1 battle. Put them both in their primes. I think Black Adam would have the edge.
He would win the first fight, but Superman would come back and win the next ones.
No, there won't be no next fight, bro.
No.
Black Adam will kill you right then and there.
No. Here's how it goes. Superman will escape somehow Superman will escape. Like, Black Adam will come in and take him in the Batmobile or some shit. I don't know. He'll escape somehow.
No, I'm not saying Batman. Listen, on a 1-on-1, can't do no thing. No Batman there to save his ass.
let me
No Wonder
tell you
Woman to help
this.
him out. On a 1-on-1, Superman will get rocked by Black Adam, bro.
This motherfucker said there won't be no next fight.
If Doomsday
Black Adam will
couldn't
finish
kill
his ass.
Superman, Black Adam can't kill Superman. It's that simple.
Why can't he kill him? Why can't he kill
He'll
him?
go into a Kryptonian sleeping coma, okay? A Kryptonian healing coma.
He'll
Alright.
kill Superman and he's gonna bust a Thanos. What cost? What did it
Thanos.
cost? Thanos, whatever his name is. Fucking.
Jesus.
It cost everything, but it was worth it. I killed Superman.
Nah, Superman will survive.
Okay, I guess probably fight on a 1-on-1 if they were putting the octagon in the MMA. Fucking Black Adam will win the first fight, and Superman will come back and overcome it. That's what you're saying?
I'll give you this though. I think Broly might be able to actually beat Superman.
Anyways,
Broly
No.
is pretty fucking OP, bro. Broly is fucking OP. Have you not seen Broly gets stronger the more he fights, bro? That's fucking. If he's able to kill the Hulk, that says a lot, bro.
I think
Says a
both
lot.
versions of Broly, the one from before and the new one, could probably take him. He wouldn't kill him, but he could probably beat him.
I have many reasons why Broly could not win, but I'm not going to say them because we're already far too deep into this. Because oh fuck, man, we're all getting out to heat. Let's move on to the next topic.
Content, Andrew, it's content.
Let's all move on to the next con.
This is the part of the podcast, Andrew. We get into these conversations. We want all the smoke.
Have you ever had a dream All right.
Okay, Martin Luther, what was you gonna say?
Okay.
You had a dream?
Fuck you. Have y'all okay? Have y'all ever had dreams where what's the word for it? What's the fucking name of it? Sorry, I
So
completely butchered
you ever
that.
had a dream? You ever had a dream that felt so real that when you
Mhm.
wake up, you're like, "Holy shit, did I actually do that?"
Oh
I fought a 4-year war
yes.
in my dream once.
Dude, tell me why I was dreaming last night that the zombies invaded, and it was like me, you, Noah, my brother was there, and our families had died because they didn't make it.
Oh.
So it was just us three. It was just us three, like living, like basically surviving together.
Uh-huh.
And tell me why we went on and we're doing our own thing for our survival. And we had made a rule that we don't help anybody else because that's how we lost our families for
Yeah.
helping somebody else. And that from that day on, we were like, fuck it, no more helping people, bro. No more fucking helping people. And so we come across this group, and it's a group of little kids, right? And so we kind of grow compassion for them, and so we help out these kids. Turn out these fucking kids are like hybrid zombie type things, and they start eating my brother,
Oh,
and
shit.
then me and you just start like they yeah, that's how we found out, and then we start killing them, bro, and then like I started crying in my dream. I was like, Michael, no, and then you were like, it's okay, man. I know how you feel because I lost everything because you lost your sisters and everything, and then my brother was the last family I had, you know.
Yeah.
And so I was crying, and then I woke up, and I woke up in the middle of the night. I was like, holy shit! I looked around. I went to my brother. I was like, he's alive. He's fucking alive, bro. I was like, dude, that shit felt intense, though. That shit fucking
Man,
felt
you
intense.
you guys got all the fucking cool dreams. I'm over here getting my ass beat in a fucking bar. Like, Jesus Christ. So, okay, here's the thing. I experience a lot of sleep paralysis,
Yeah.
and so it's begun to happen in my dream where it's like I realize I'm in a dream, yet the dream keeps on going on as if it doesn't as if I don't realize that I realize it's a dream.
Mhm.
So this one time I was like in a bar. I'm just like I'm drinking, with the boys and shit. And I'm just like, cool, this is a good night. And then like some dumb fuck calls my girlfriend like the N word,
Ew.
which I find it really weird because the fact that she wasn't even there. And then she pops up, and I'm just like, oh, okay. And then I deck this motherfucker in the face, and it's weird because I feel it all in my fist and like in the middle of my elbow, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is weird because I realize it's a dream.
Mhm.
And so we go on in the fight, and this guy keeps on like pummeling me in the stomach. So I'm like gasping for air and shit, and I'm waiting for the dream to end, and it's not ending. And I just keep on getting my ass beat, and I'm just like, can I please wake the fuck up? And then the dude grabs me by my head, shoves me into a brick wall, and then proceeds to curb stomp me in gutter water.
Oh.
And like the entire time, I'm like, can I please wake the fuck up?
No, at this point, fucking Andrew's thinking, am I even in a fucking dream?
Oh yeah.
Or am I just this fucking drunk that I don't even know what's reality anymore? I'm getting fucking cursed up. No, that's happened to me, bro. That's happened to me, bro. I've been in a horror movie type situation, and I'm running like the guy's coming at me like walking, and I'm running in slow motion, trying to run from the thing. And in my head, I know I'm dreaming. And so you know how they say like you have the power to do shit in your dreams,
Yeah.
and you can command things to do. So I'm all telling myself while I'm running in slow motion, run faster, bitch, run faster, and I'm running more slow. I'm just like, no, and then he grabs me, fucking Michael Myers. That's what I was running away from. I was running away from Michael Myers because I had just finished watching Halloween, and then he fucking tosses me, and he has this absurd amount of strength. And I'm just like, there's no fucking way, bro. There's no fucking way. So I know what you mean, bro. You're telling yourself to fucking wake up, but then here I am fucking getting picked up and getting fucking shamed like a motherfucker. Like, am I gonna wake up from this bitch? Is this ever gonna stop? Is this ever gonna fucking stop? And then by the time you're like literally like it's scary because it's like you're there, you're laying there, you
Mhm.
know you're fucking dead at one point, and you're still conscious, bro. You're still fucking conscious. Like, can I get up? Can I get up?
But
And
okay, so here's the funny part. Here's the funny part. Okay, so I have shit like that, except even after the scary part, it doesn't end.
Okay.
That's that's the fucked up part. So okay, I remember this drunk dream very well. So after getting my shit kicked in, I wake up and it's okay. I wake up from like a bar in like the middle of Uptown Whittier, which
Okay.
is like it's this place where I miles off the grounds,
Uh huh.
in like the middle of London.
Huh?
I wake up in the middle of fucking London, and I'm just like, okay,
new story.
all right, this is odd, but this is not the weirdest things I've woken up to,
Mm-hmm.
and it proceeded to get weird after that because then nobody was around.
Mm-hmm.
There were no cars, there were no people, there was nothing. So I kept on walking around, and then I somehow stumbled into a building, which then became my college campus,
Okay.
and in the middle of the classroom, all I see is and this is from one of my coworkers. All I see is Myra. You better believe that shit out.
Myra?
Uh,
You saw her?
yeah. All I see is yeah. It was weird because all I see is Myra, and I'm just like, huh, huh. And I'm just like, okay, this is kind of weird, but not the weirdest thing. And then she gets like this massive Glasgow smile, and then I wake up.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's weird.
I feel it, bro. I feel it, dude.
yeah.
It's just some dreams, bro. Hey, but I've had some pretty wild dreams too. Some little crazy good dreams, if you know what I
No,
mean.
I feel that. I feel
And
that. I've been there. I've been there.
and it's like
I
it was
don't.
like, whoa, all right, I like these dreams. I'm fucking there for hours. It feels like, and then I wake up and then I'm like,
You gotta change your pants.
but you know what? Dead ass, bro. Dead ass, bro. I had to one time, bro. I had to one time. I'll tell you, I was in that bitch. I was like with like two porn star models I was dreaming about, bro. And dude, just pretty much we had a good time. I was getting busting a nut in my dream, and then I woke up and I felt into my pants. I was like, oh shit, okay. I never had this happen before, but sometimes it happens, my boys. Sometimes it
if
happens, you know.
if I can so so hopefully incline. Who were they?
Huh? Oh, who the porn stars?
Yeah.
One of them was Lisa Ann. She's like an
Okay.
OG, Lisa Ann
Yeah.
in her fucking prime, and then one of them was, well, she wasn't really a porn star, is it? Well, she is. She's some light skinned chick. I forgot her name, but I just know her face
Tiana
and
Trump?
her body. Yeah, Tiana Trump. There you go. She's pretty fine. I fucked with her.
Wait,
Tiana
hold
Trump. There you go.
up. Hold up.
Hey,
Wait.
bro. All I say, dude, all I say,
Wait.
I know how Tiana Trump likes to get fucked. That's the way I like to fuck. If we ever pop off and Tiana Trump ever hears this, hit my line. You know what I'm saying? Have a good time. I'm just playing, bro. But no, I'm not. But
I'm
yeah,
not.
yeah,
I am.
yeah.
I'm not.
No, I'm not, bro. Nah, man. But yeah, some good times, bro. Good times.
I've had some,
Yeah.
I've had some pretty wild shit.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, that right butt. Oh.
You hit your foot or what?
No, that hurt my fucking lungs, brother. Ah, brother.
My boy Andrew's laughing too hard.
Yeah, my dreams get pretty crazy too.
This is me having Warhammer dreams.
No. This one. So
We're here to take the South.
so this one, it was weird. So the I don't know how. Okay, so my dreams aren't like how you. I don't know how you guys see them. I don't. But like my dreams kind of look like movies where it goes from my POV to like over like camera shots of like
Overcast?
building. Yeah, over. You know,
Yeah.
it's like different camera.
You can
angles.
see everything.
Yeah, and yeah. So I guess we're at war with China in this dream, right? And and I'm part of the first wave, and the first city we're gonna try and take back from China is Hong Kong, because I guess they decided to make a move on it. I don't know. And yeah, we're gonna land, but they didn't tell us that the Chinese army created a massive like wall, right? Like ocean wall, kind of like what Trump
Okay.
wants to do, but like they actually did it, and it's like 100 feet tall, and it's just lined with machine guns and like anti-tank weapons and shit. And we're on boats, we're not in choppers, and like there's no cover on the beach because they're like, let's make this a killing field. So as we're landing, people are just getting massacred, dude. And oh no, I wasn't part of the first wave. I was part of like the second or third. And by the time I get on the beach, there's cover. It's just the like destroyed tanks and APCs and trucks that try getting on the beach. So
Uh huh.
I guess I survived because it hard cuts to like a year later, and I'm marching with my like squad through like China. We're on our way to Beijing to capture the capital,
Mhm.
and there's like it just erupts in gunfire, and it's these like I guess the Chinese army like had like local villages like put together into little militias so they could stop the U.S. advance. I think it was the U.S. It was Mexico, Canada, Tokyo. It was Japan and Australia. We were the ones that were invading China, and yeah, it got crazy. Then it hard cuts to us finally being in Beijing, and like we raised the flag over like the Chinese Communist Party headquarters. Like we raised the flag over it, and then it just
Okay.
ends. But yeah, I guess it was like 4 years. I've had like crazy dreams where it's just like I've been in fist fights like Andrew. I fought zombies with
Mhm.
like you, Josh. That one was crazy. In that one, Roland Heights was turned into like a safe zone. Um, and I woke up, dude. I woke up in the hospital because I guess I was injured, right? And my family left me a note like, Noah, if you could get to the house, and go to Roland. The military's deemed it a safe zone. We're all going there, and I'm in Queen of the Valley in in West Covina, right?
Okay.
So I guess in my head, right, in that world, right, um, I already knew that zombies were a thing, but I was in the hospital for something else, right? And I wake up, I could hear them. I guess my floor didn't have any zombies, but I could hear like them. They're moaning so loud in the floor above me and below me that I could hear them. So I get my parents had left me clothes and like a baseball bat. So I get
So they
dressed.
couldn't stay with you. They had to go evacuate
Yeah,
pretty
they had to
much.
evacuate from LP to Roland. So I
So
get
they left you the note saying if you wake up, we're here type of thing.
yeah, kind of like The Walking Dead when Rick wakes up from the coma.
Okay.
Um, so I wake up,
Okay.
I equip up, and luckily these zombies they walk, right? I think certain ones could run. The fresh ones could run. There you go. The ones after a while they just start walking because they're deteriorating. And so I wrote, dude, I I wait until like daytime because it's night and I don't want to go out at night when there's zombies. And I go and I'm pulling like some stealth shit, some some not Mortal Kombat, Metal Gear like level like stealth. I'm going around.
Okay.
I'm going through cars and shit. I get to the house. Turns out my family left me some more equipment. Like I think my dad left me a couple pistols, some ammo, and some more food. It's like a checkpoint. So I get all that and I get to rolling and I get to rolling and there's like a giant wall around like the city perimeter. And there's like soldiers manning the turrets and stuff like that. And I get to the gate, to the main gate, and I'm like, I think my parents are in there, and I tell them my name, blah blah blah, and they let me in, and my family's in there, they're living in Roland. My crush at the time, this is like when I was like a sophomore in high school, so my crush at the time, she's like, oh blah 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 blah, you're here,
Mhm.
blah blah blah, and so it gets to a point where it's pretty crazy in the apartment that we were living in, right? We could see the airstrikes as like the military's like just bombarding the surrounding cities. We could see like the choppers chopping
That's
off
fucking
like Marine strike
crazy.
teams. Um, like we could, it was crazy. We could like hear from across the wall like the firefights going down between like soldiers and the army and the zombies.
Yeah.
Eventually, it got so like I said, there's like time jumps in these dreams that get really elaborate, and we end up like I guess the military takes it back, but it was pretty crazy because like at one point like a horde attacked, and they were like ramping the walls, kind of like in World War Z. But yeah,
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
dreams like that, dude. It's just My dreams are crazy, and
So they don't run, but they ramp up the walls like that.
yeah, I guess I guess
Crazy.
they had enough left in their heads where they figured out that if they enough of them die, they could actually use the pile of dead bodies to get up. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like some smart ass fucking zombies right there.
Yeah,
That actually sounds so like a fucking the World War Z zombies did.
the book.
Where they just both,
Yeah, the book. Yeah, the book
yeah,
and the
just like
movie. No, yeah,
yeah, where they're just yeah.
I vaguely remember, like, I think the soldiers were talking about running into like mutated zombies, and I was like, oh, I'm not fighting, because I don't think I'd be able to handle fighting a tank like in Left 4 Dead.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, dude, and also this, I want to lead this into another question I was gonna ask that I didn't put in the talking points. Do you think dreams are alternate dimensions?
No.
Okay, what do you think, Josh?
No, I don't think they're ultimate dimensions. I just think that it's just your fantasies coming to life type of thing.
I think from like a psychological perspective that it's just a reflection of both your memories and the current issues that you're dealing with on a day-to-day basis.
Okay.
Like I recently had a dream where I was so ugly that my girlfriend didn't want to be with me anymore. And the day of when I dreamt that, I was feeling real subconscious about how like I had to gain a bit of weight and like how I was much heavier than I was like a few months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so that kind of like insecurity crept into my dream and self-realized into me losing the one that I love. But my fight one that I was talking about before, that was back during a time in high school when I got into a lot of fights.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very much reflective of like my day-to-day life and day-to-day stress. So
I
yeah.
do agree that it does have to do with a lot with what's going on in your mind and what's going on in your day to day life too.
Yeah.
I also
Mm-hmm.
do dreams. I also do think that dreams are like opportunities that you like when you have good dreams. Every
Yes.
type of dream is different. So like a good dream and then something that you fantasize, like a good dream is something that it shows your ambitions, your goals, what you want to do. Like I've had dreams
Mm-hmm.
where I've been successful. I'm working, doing my dream job. I'm doing everything that I want. Everything is going good in my life. Everything is that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
Mm-hmm.
just your mind, the power of the mind too. Telling you that you can achieve those dreams. You're dreaming it. All you have to do is just apply to put in the work to make it into an existence type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, you watch a scary movie before you go to sleep. That's why people don't recommend it, because then the last thing that's stuck in your mind is, those demons that you were watching, those murder scenes or whatever. And then that's how I ended up going into Michael Myers, my Michael Myers dream, because I had just finished watching Halloween, and sure enough, that's what I dreamt about.
Mm-hmm.
I think it does, a lot of it has to do with what your mind is set on, and
Mm-hmm.
what your mind is thinking on before you go to sleep. If you're anxious and you're worried, then of course you're gonna have like an offsetting dream where it's just, you're in an anxious type of situation. It's just dreams are just like the living embodiments of what you're feeling type of. You know what I mean?
No,
You know what
I
I'm trying
get
to
you.
say?
Yeah.
I get you. I get you. Yeah, I'm asking because I actually like had this like little theory for a while that because my dreams, dude, they got so elaborate, and also the fact the way it was happening, because I know a lot of people like it's POV, right? Like how we are here, right? But
Yeah.
in my dreams, I'm not controlling myself. It's almost like I'm there for the ride, if that makes any sense. Like I'm watching like a movie. Like I'm not moving my arms. I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not loading the gun. I'm not throwing the punch. I'm not like reading the book or writing. It, it's like a
Yeah.
movie.
Well, you got to look at it like this. You have a very creative mind, bro. You have a
Yes.
very creative mind, and you have the mindset of a director, in the sense of how you want certain things to be and how they want them to play out. So when you put somebody with that type of mindset in that, you're gonna get the types of dreams that you get that feel so vivid, so elaborate. You get all the details. You don't
Yeah.
just look at it in your POV, because now you're thinking, I want my character in this dream to be like this. This is the role that they're gonna play. This is the story that we're gonna be in. This is the type of situation I'm gonna be in. You know, you're like directing your dream. If that, I feel like
Yeah.
that's how the way your mind just works.
Mhm. And it's also a matter of fact of like how you often view yourself, because sometimes some people, much like with me, I have minor dissociation issues
Hmm.
where it's really easy to separate me from the self and kind of put myself in like quote unquote overview
Hmm.
um,
Hmm.
point of view when it
Hmm.
comes to most situations. It's the point
Okay.
where it's a little bit scary, but some people they take that sort of disassociation and make it into creative output. Where for some people that's not scary. For some people it's a way of like Josh said, like directing a movie in your head,
Yeah.
to put it bluntly. So that's why I feel like your creative output seeps into your dreams, where it's like what Josh said, like directing your own movie.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, like you're directing your own life in a dream, bro. You
yeah,
know,
No,
it's
yeah.
I get you.
basically that.
That's
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
probably
yeah,
exactly what
yeah.
it is.
Again, I think that's why everybody has different dreams. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's their mindset, the living embodiment of their mindset, their whatever they're going through in life. That's just what it is. Few people who have wet dreams, it's either because they haven't been getting any, or just that's what's on their mind all the fucking time. So
Yeah.
that's them just to, you know.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like I'm not trying to be funny. It's just like, yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? It's just like that's whatever. That's what I mean. Like your desires, your fantasies, your intentions in your mind, everything. It all comes down to your dream. So if you're dreaming about killing people and getting off on it, then I would really about.
Go
Then I
go
would
go get some help. Go
go
get
get
some.
some help. Go get some fucking help, bro. And if you're dreaming about like harming yourself or like in depressive states and even in your own dreams, get some help too, man. Talk to somebody.
It's
Know you're
so
loved and
yeah.
appreciated, man. Just
It's
it's
okay to
just
talk out your problems. Don't be ashamed of having them. That's what we call a mental illness,
yeah.
because
And
it
and
needs
if
to be
somebody
treated.
and if somebody goes and makes fun of you for it or tells you to do something, then
Fuck
fuck them,
them.
bro.
Yeah,
Fuck
just
them,
fuck
bro.
them.
Fuck them, bro.
Fuck them.
Trust me, bro. You guys can go. There's people out there that you'll be surprised. You could go talk to a random person on the street if you need to hear you out, and just the fact that you let it out, it will help out so much. You guys,
Mhm.
just
Yeah. I
again,
had that.
if you're that type of person, yeah,
I had that little theory for a while, and I googled it just to see if like I wasn't like losing my shit, and just trying to see if anyone else thought that. And apparently, some scientists actually do believe that maybe some of your dreams are actually you visiting like an alternate reality, like a doppelganger on another Earth, kind of like and you're watching their actions, you know. That to you it's a dream, but you're actually like somehow in their head watching your alternate reality version of yourself doing like these things, like
yeah.
I think it's a cool theory, and some scientists and theorists believe that it might actually prove the existence of like, you know, other realities, other dimensions.
Multiverses,
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly.
multiverses, and all that.
And that I thought about this a few years ago, and it kind of started my fascination with the whole like multiverse, and I did start implementing that into my writing. Like I think I told you guys like everything I write is within my multiverse. Um,
Mhm.
so yeah, like I said, I had that theory. I looked it up, and I was just like, I wonder if anyone else thinks this. I just want to see what you guys thought about that, because I talked to
Well,
a couple of
Yeah,
other
I
friends, and
mean,
they're like, that makes sense for certain like dreams you might have.
yeah.
I
I
mean,
hear
like,
you. I hear
because
you.
here's how I think it from like a scientist's perspective.
Uh-huh.
Um, and to be very blunt with you, it sounds like they're just misconstruing a lot of quantum mechanics and like entropy
Mm-hmm.
mechanics,
Mm-hmm.
and just molding it
Like
to
you're
like
thinking too deep into it.
yeah. It's like things that make sense for those systems, but you're applying it to different systems that wouldn't make any sense. Because I'm going to give you an instance. All right,
Mm-hmm.
due to laws of thermodynamics, due to laws of entropy, there is a 1 to the negative 100,000 chance that a bag of water can suddenly reverse its own gravity and float into the air. All
Okay.
right. That is a thing. It's a very small, nigh possible chance to a point where you would have to be near immortal to even possibly see it.
Mm-hmm.
All right? That's due to laws of entropy. It is very unlikely, so we consider it impossible.
Okay.
I also feel like those kind of same ideas are transforming into dreams where you can't have those, you can't apply those same rules because it doesn't really make any sense. Like, well, I'm going to give you guys a fun fact. All right. Due to quantum mechanics, there are particles, virtual particles, that both spontaneously come into existence and at the same time bash each other out of existence. All right.
Okay.
We know this as radiation. All right. That's what commonly known as Hawking radiation.
Okay.
Some people think of this as a way of this is how we can create free energy. That's not the case. All right. It happens at such a small atomic level that it's for you to even make that possible. It doesn't make any sense. All right. So it's that same sort of I'm gonna make this fit my worldview. It's why like flat earthers exist.
Okay.
It's that same sort of ideas of where it's like if we take the principles of a floating earth floating earth. If we take the principles of a spherical earth and try to apply it to a flat earth and make it fit our narrative, then it can somehow make sense in that theory. But if you think for a little bit and use some science, like basic science, you can realize that you're both wrong and you should feel bad. But that's my harsh opinion / truth on it. I'm sorry if I burst your bubble, but like that's my take on it. That's my hot take.
I don't know where to go from there. I was.
No, like I hear what both of y'all are saying. And I do think that scientists are thinking too deep into it, and I just think that it's more psychological, bro. That it's just what you think in your mind on the day basis, and how you maybe view life, whatever you're going through. Your dreams just are just the living embodiment of it. But then we could be completely wrong, dude. There could be freaking scientific evidence later in the future that shows that we do look into our own selves in the fucking multiverses, you know?
I
Don't
mean,
know. I mean, I would be cool. I would be cool. I would want to
like
go swap out lives for a second.
right.
Like here, I'll go live you for one moment for like a day or two. You come live in my life and see what happens. You know?
And
do it for a whole year.
I don't know. I think that the multiverse is a thing. It's just I personally I don't know.
Yeah.
I think there's a high possibility that that's a thing, you know. But that is a little theory that I've had that certain dreams, because they're so vivid, you know, in my head that kind of makes sense. Granted, I do think it's more than likely what you guys said, because I write and do so much bullshit that like it does bleed into like when I dream. So that's probably exactly what it is. But you know, I like to think that when I'm a cop in a cyberpunk universe in my dream, that it's actually Noah in like Earth 55 during the year 2077.
Yeah.
You know, so
I feel that.
I don't know. It's just a thing I thought I had.
Hey, what? That sounds like a great fucking idea for a story, though. Like it's a multiverse. It's a multiverse of a single character, and they're trying to figure out whether or not they're even getting glimpses into different realities. So the entire book is just them trying to figure out whether or not they're alone.
That actually sounds.
It's like Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
It's like Into the Spider-Verse, but not Into the Spider-Verse. Like its own thing, which I think is a great idea for a story. Write that down before I do know it, because I will definitely forget.
It's recorded, so you can always come back to the video.
Okay, that raises another question. Do you guys believe the multiverse could be a thing?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Like, does the multiverse exist?
Yeah, like we have doppelgangers in like different Earths.
I do on a different level. I think I believe that multiverse theory does hold some candle, but I also do believe that it's a lot like the young Earth hypothesis, which you don't know. It's basically that. So the young Earth hypothesis is where we are one of the first planets to develop intelligent life
Okay.
due to the fact that we are so early in the life stages of the universe.
Hmm.
Um, so that's why they believe that like we are among the first like technological civilizations to exist in this universe so far.
Oh, that's bad.
And so I also, huh?
That's bad. You get no, no, no. Go ahead.
Oh
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah, yeah. No,
I'll elaborate
yeah,
later. I'll elaborate after
yeah.
after you finish.
I got.
Finish your thought, Michael.
Okay.
I mean, Andrew. Sorry. Finish your thought.
So I. It's fine. It's fine. So in that same vein, I also believe that like there could be other universes out there
Hmm.
that exist, but we're just the ones that happen to be the first.
Mm, okay. So we're
I
kind of
hear
like
you. Okay.
we're the forerunners, like from Halo. You know,
Yes.
we're gonna be
Yeah. Yeah.
the ancient civilization where some like lizard person in like a trillion years finds our ancient artifacts and they're just like, what the fuck were these guys doing? You know, like
Why? Why? Yeah, all those fools worshiping what they call what the thigh. I don't fucking get it.
Imagine. I know, right? Imagine we're
Imagine.
the most advanced.
that's kind of sad.
I'm
But
sorry.
that
That's kind of
Hi.
sad. Imagine if we were the most advanced. Oh my gosh, no.
that also I never heard the young Earth theory before. I like that because I've heard the one that scares me is the Fermi paradox. Uh,
Oh yeah. The furry paradox is basically where it's like it doesn't matter how much we look into it. The fact that there's the possibility that we will forever be alone due to the ever expanding of the universe, because the faster things pull apart, the less likely they are to even meet our meet our destination.
yeah, but Josh, have you heard of the Fermi paradox?
No, I was gonna ask, what is that?
So, okay, it's kind of like what Andrew said, but the simplest way for me to put it, you've played all three Dead Space games, right?
Yeah,
You know how the markers killed off every single alien race? That's why like humanity never like met aliens.
yeah.
That's kind of what the Fermi paradox is. That yeah, there have been other civilizations, but some either they've killed themselves off or something's been killing them off. That's why we've never met these guys. That's why we've never met the little green men. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, because either them in
well, that's a simple way
either
of putting
they're
it. That's a simple way of
yeah.
putting it.
I get what you're saying.
I think there's
Okay.
also I think I think something about like civilizations can only get to so far before they kill themselves off. You know, something like that.
Uh, well, no, there's also the other theory of that. It's called the Great Silence,
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
our our radio waves can only go so far,
Hmm.
and there's actually this limit to where civilizations can even hear us.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how much we try to broadcast our signal. If we can't get it out far enough, it doesn't like no one's gonna get contact with us.
Hmm.
You know,
Are we
no one's gonna
broadcasting
need
right now?
we are, but like it's so fucking small in comparison to like our galaxy that it might as well just be a blimp on a football field.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. No, I feel you.
like
I feel you.
so we may not be alone in the universe, but everything out there might not even know that we exist.
There's a short story that I read when I was 10 that freaked me the fuck out, dude. Where we're broadcasting, right? We're sending out messages. We're basically shouting, right? Then we get a response, right? And the response is
Mhm.
basically, I'm kind of, shut the fuck up. They'll hear you. And I'm like,
Oh God.
I'm like, what? What do you mean? Who's they? And yeah, so and the everyone on Earth that's been broadcasting is like, oh, okay, like, oh God, what do you mean they? You know? And I'm just like,
Dude,
damn.
imagine it really is like that. Imagine it really is like that.
I-
That like
Mhm.
we want to see aliens so bad, but then like if we really meet them and it's like some Independence Day type shit, a Battle of LA type shit, where they're fucking trying to invade us at this point, and it's like, oh God, we should never try to come in contact with these fuckers.
Have you guys ever heard of the what is that? I think it's called the Kirchhoff scale of civilizations. Let's see. Wait.
Like the different levels,
Scale
right? Like,
of.
isn't that in that one where a really advanced one can build like a Dyson sphere, right? Is that it?
Oh, okay. It's Kardashevs. Okay, so Kardashev scale of civilizations. There are three types. There's type one, which can harness the power of your entire planet.
There you go.
There's type two, which can harness the entire power output of your solar system,
Yeah.
and then there's type three, which can harness the power of your entire galaxy.
Yeah.
All right. I think, if I'm right, I believe we're like a type 0.06 on a Kardashev scale.
Okay.
Like we're getting there where we can harness the entire power output of our planet's resources, aside from fossil fuels. In order to possibly even, like, how should I say this, meet another civilization, or at least like something of intelligent life,
Mm-hmm.
we might need to like evolve like either a type two, like a type three.
Jesus.
I don't think we have enough power output to even get to like outside of our orb cloud, because that's what's stopping us. So
Fuck.
yeah,
What?
because did you know that the probe that the Voyager probe that we have won't even be able to escape the orb cloud for another 30,000 years?
Yeah, we'll be dead by then.
Yeah.
Humanity as a whole will probably be wiped out. Yeah.
That's
No.
Nah, I think we got like another million years, and then we're dead.
Do you think we'll evolve any more, like at least physically, than we already have now?
Yeah.
Aside from like the pinky fall.
Yeah. No. I think we'll definitely evolve into a different species. Like, not. I'm pretty sure it'll still be similar to how we look, but there's definitely going to be a lot more differences. Like, I'm pretty sure they said that eventually, we won't have any toes left, if I'm right.
Oh.
Because yeah, well, because having toes is like, if you see most land mammals, like today, like the toes are just getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Okay.
So it'll become a more like hooved-ish sort of foot feature. Pinky toe will fall off. I believe our ears, something in our ears will like either be removed or just undeveloped. We'll have another artery in our circulatory system, because of the fact that we are actually becoming a more athletic. I say that with the juxtaposed nature of the United States. We're becoming a more athletic race, so the need for more oxygen pumping through our veins is a lot more necessary.
Mm-hmm.
So the likelihood of there being another artery, or at least another major vein in our circulatory system, is needed to carry all the oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense that some people are born with it and some people are born without it. Let me see. Webbing in the hands and feet might also change, because then again, we're like, how should I say this? Our species doesn't develop like a finch bird. Like, we don't have large periods of isolation to where we develop specifically to that habitat.
Okay.
Because then again, like, yeah, because back then that was the case. Back then it was like you adapted to your environment.
Yeah.
That's why people who live around the equator have darker skin, because the more melanin they have around your skin, the less likely it is for you to have cancer, because melanin actually protects your skin cells and DNA.
Oh, okay.
That's why they have it. Also, it's the same thing with the eyes. That's why I have, brown eyes, because it prevents you from getting the UV rays deep into your retina.
interesting.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, fun facts for everybody.
Fun facts.
For real, I didn't know this shit. I'm all like down. I feel like that meme where that guy's laying in bed and then fucking all the numbers and shit are fucking going through. He's like, I'm fucking learning on so much. I'm just like, damn, I didn't know that. That's crazy, bro.
I really love Halo. Like the lore and the books and all that. I have pretty much the most of the books from like 2002 to 2004. And it's actually really interesting, because I know on the surface Halo is, you smack around a grunt and stuff like that, but the lore is really cool. Like,
Halo's really fucking in depth.
yeah,
It's kind of scary.
and so when Halo 4 came out, that's when because Master Chief for the longest time was supposed to be like the last Spartan, right? The last super soldier. Well, Halo
Yeah.
4, like they introduced the Spartan 4s, and they were basically all of the best Marines, best special forces. They were given the super soldier serum, and they became the new Spartans, right? And I was reading that like the the UNSC has their own CIA. They're called the Office of Naval Intelligence, and they're the ones that control the Spartans, I believe, if I have that right. And they forbade the Spartans from breeding with regular humans because they didn't want them to pass on the super soldier serum into like their kids. And I was reading that one faction in ONI didn't want them to do that, but the other one wanted them to because they did a projection where they looked at the evolution of humanity if the Spartans started breeding with like regular human or like male or males or whatever, and humanity will become actually really strong naturally after a few generations to the point where we get to go toe to toe with elites without having to give soldiers like a serum.
I
Go ahead.
I feel like that's a very Roman way of thinking, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because like it's when I was learning I was taking an anatomy class and psychology class, and back then they used to think that, oh, like if you worked out a lot, or like, oh, if you ran a lot, your offspring would have the same capabilities as you. But like, because aren't the Spartans just like they take the serum and they just become like that? It's not really part of their genetics. They're built rather than actually born.
No, so the Spartan 2 program where the Master Chief came from, they were
Mm-hmm.
they were kidnapped as kids. They were trained
Mm-hmm.
as soldiers since from I think it was about 6 years old. I think they were all 4 or 6 years old. They were trained as
Mm-hmm.
soldiers at 14. They're given the serum, and
Mm-hmm.
they basically it's the Captain America or serum or the Black Panther herb. That's basically what they're given. But only these kids were selected because they had the right genetics that would where the serum would actually bind to them. By the time the
Mm-hmm.
Spartan 4s are a thing, they perfect the serum to the point where anyone can take it and anyone can have it, and it doesn't matter what age you are when you get it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess they're built. It's the whole the only thing that made you great is it came out of a bottle. What Iron Man said. Um,
Yeah.
but yes, but I guess the serum was made in a way where, if, like I said, if the male's bred with a human woman, like a regular human woman, or if like the females got knocked up by a regular dude, their offspring will inherit the serum. I guess.
That's
Oh.
that's really interesting. Wrong, but cool story.
Um, but it was interesting to
No,
me because the one, like I said, one faction that wanted them to do that actually had projections where they're like, yeah, after 2 or 3 generations, there won't be a need for a Spartan class because all humans will be able to pretty much smack an elite around and like be good. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
If
but did that ever happen?
everyone's super,
Did that ever
no
happen?
one is.
Basically. It's basically what the Nazis wanted, or that's what the Nazis said that they came from, the Aryan race. But
Yeah.
and I was just like, I wonder if that could happen. I don't think it can, but that'd be cool if it could.
Oh my god, it's like the gene seed.
Yes,
Oh
it's Warhammer.
my gosh.
Everything comes back to
Everything is Warhammer.
Everything comes back to Warhammer. Oh yeah.
Halo is Warhammer.
Oh,
Dune is Warhammer.
If you actually,
Everything.
no. If you really think about it, people are gonna crucify me for this, but like Warhammer, Halo, and Halo is a cyberpunk version of Warhammer. Huh? Huh?
That would
They
make
went
sense if
in the
humanity
year, guys.
dominated the
with
set.
that dumb comment right there. I just
That would make sense if humanity dominated the way the Imperium
Uh.
dominates in Warhammer. Because Josh, so in Warhammer 40K, humanity dominates, bro. Like, it's not like how in other science fiction stories where we just get our shit rocked. Nah, dude, humanity is the one that's rocking the alien shit. It's freaking hilarious.
Man.
It's
it's the opposite.
it's fun. It's the ultimate power trip. Like the Space Marines, their bolt rifles, they fire Red Bull sized bullets, dude. It's that metal. I love it. I love it so much. Every time they shoot an alien with their bolters, they just explode. It's the craziest shit. I need to get you into 40K,
Uh-huh.
Josh. You'd love it.
I'll have to get into it, bro. Bro, everybody's telling me get into it. You're not the first person that I've talked to that's talked to me about 40K, not Warhammer, and they're like get into it. And they start explaining it's always interesting, but then I just need to find a game or something to get me into it. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I think, like I said, when we were playing Total War Warhammer, Warhammer Fantasy. I feel like is a good stepping stone because I came into that whole universe through 40K, and that's kind of like, it's like mind-boggling because there's so much. Warhammer Fantasy is a lot more linear with its lore, and then from Fantasy, you're gonna, because like certain things in Fantasy transfer over to 40K, even though they're technically separate. For instance,
Okay.
the Great Demons, I think it's Tzeentch, Slanesh, Nurgle, and Khorne. They actually are also in the 40K universe. Um, like certain things do carry over. Um,
I wait. Oh wait. I have two main things I actually want to get across. Okay. Have you ever played tabletop Warhammer?
no, but I have bought some.
No.
I've bought some miniatures that I bought some Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormcast Eternals. I haven't built. I
Mm-hmm.
have a few built and painted, but I don't. I'm more getting into the tabletop as like because I've never been able to get into tabletop gaming, but I do love the miniatures, and I'm trying to build them and paint them more as like displays and like actually playing with them.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to try it out one day though.
Bro, I think if you ever have the time, we could definitely set up a tabletop Warhammer game. I do not mind
Do
because
you have some minis?
no, but I have played the TTRPG of Warhammer,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really fucking fun. So definitely, we should definitely get into that sometime. But I feel like for you, Josh, if you ever want to get into Warhammer, you should probably watch the animated series. I think it's Astartes.
Yes, dude, you would love that. Actually, I'll probably send that to you right now.
Yes.
It's
Send it to me because I'm
Yeah.
gonna forget. I'm gonna forget. Send
dude.
it to me. I'll watch
Yes.
it.
Josh, you watch that, you'll get the perfect idea of what this whole that whole franchise, that whole
I'm
story
gonna
is
come
about.
back and be like, I am one with the hammer.
So basically, Astartes is a really good starting point in terms of getting into 40K. Luton, that I know you've been watching Luton, right, Andrew?
Yes.
Dude, Josh, Luton, he makes the best Warhammer 40K lore videos like of all time. Like it is so good, dude. The editing is so on point. The storytelling is so on point, and he doesn't like some Warhammer 40K YouTubers kind of annoy me because they try doing the voices and stuff, and it's cool. But Luton talks to you like you and I shooting the shit. Like he's like, okay, here's this, here's that. But he's very clear, he's very concise. I think it's funny because I think he did Battlefield for the longest time, like Battlefield 4 videos, and then he just
Yeah.
transitioned into Warhammer, and I'm like, you know what, I'm digging it, you know. So yeah, dude, I'm gonna send you his playlist because I think he has a playlist, right? Andrew, have you seen his videos?
Yes. Yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah, I sent Josh the Warhammer Fantasy lore. I think
Yeah, he did.
I sent you, Andrew, the same playlist that I sent him. I think the Book of Troyer.
Yes. Yes, you did. Yes, you
Have you
did.
taken a look at any of that,
Not yet. No.
dude?
But
Oh my god,
no.
it's
I
so good.
definitely will. I definitely will later tonight.
You're
But yeah. No.
fucking
No. No.
missing out. No, you're fucking missing out, Andrew.
But definitely check out Warhammer's one of those like RPGs that you just think like, oh, it's big meaty men in big tanky suits, like. But once you get into it, it's kind of intense. It's almost like daunting. It's like, wow, this is a lot of lore for watching a few men just beat shit into the ground. Like I wasn't prepared for this. It's like what's the for it? It's like going into the Elder Scrolls and thinking it's just uh I'm a dude that likes to fight dragons. It's like no, it's a deeper lore behind it. Except Warhammer, when they make their games, they integrate that lore like bread on butter.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, I said that wrong.
I think you said it right. No, Warhammer, dude, it's like Star Wars. Yeah, you have the nine, is it nine movies? Anyways, you have the movies.
9, yeah.
Yeah,
9
but
movies.
like the books, the comics, the video games, it's so good. The story is so, and there's something for everyone. If you want to just like hang out in the Old Republic, you could get the Old Republic stuff. If you want to chill out with the prequels, you could chill out with the prequels. If you want to watch some movies with your dad or your mom, watch the original trilogy. If you want to cry, because it's such shit. You can watch the sequels. There's that. So it's just
Yeah.
if you want to cringe, watch the sequels. But it's just like Warhammer, both 40K and fantasy. There's something for everyone there, dude. So
Do it.
yeah, I know, Josh. That's a lot, but
No, I'm taking it in. I'm just like, gotta watch. I gotta watch this. I gotta watch the stuff, man.
and you know what's even better? You will understand the memes I send you. Because I
Yep, and then I'll be like, I'll be like, I don't get this sometimes. And I'll be like, lol.
yeah, I know, because I sent, dude, Andrew, I sent Josh some memes. I just want to see how he react to it, and he just sends an LOL. I'm like, he didn't get it. He didn't
I
get it.
didn't understand. I was like, I don't understand this, bro.
Send me the memes, you fuckwad. Jesus.
Oh, I actually
Well,
have
I'll
to
be
send you a picture that I sent Josh that I saw on Twitter the other day. Oh my god.
That shit was fucking. I looked at it. I was like, fuck you, bitch. What the fuck did you send me?
No, but yeah, Josh, I need to send you all those playlists and Astartes because it's something else, man.
Send it, bro. And I'll see what's up, man.
I
For
actually
the
think
Imperium of Man.
I actually think Warhammer is better than Star Wars when it comes to certain things, like certain aspects of its lore. Like I find it more enjoyable, you know. I think it's all the blood and the guts and the muscular man, sweaty shooting things. So, yeah.
I like Doom.
Dude, the Doom guy, I think, is the only person in fiction that can actually stand a chance in Warhammer. You know what I mean? Like the only character that can visit the Warhammer universe and actually do well.
When Doom speaks, it is not words that come out. It is just heavy metal. his blood is the drums, and his breath is the guitar.
I read a really good comment a couple years ago saying that if all the fictional stories, Star Wars, Warhammer, Star Trek, all the science fiction stories were little kids on a playground, Warhammer is the bully, and Doom is the kid with a baseball bat walking up to the bully.
Oh
like,
dear fucking god!
I'm like, yo, that's so accurate. That's so accurate. I'm like, wow, because people have tried putting Star Wars and Star Trek and all that up against Warhammer, Josh, and it never wins because Warhammer is so over the top. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
and you played Doom, like you know how like crazy the Doom guy gets. He's like the only fictional
yeah.
Because Warhammer's insane, dude. Like we were saying, it's insane, and Doom guy is the only one metal enough that could probably survive in that universe and actually do well for himself. So, yeah, we got to get you.
I have to see what's up then. You gotta get me into it, dude. I have to send me the stuff and I'll watch it. See what's up.
It's good. Listen to it like a podcast, dude. Anything we send you because it's good, like binge material too. So you don't really have to watch the visuals. You can just listen to it. So yeah, I think that's
So does this lead to the end? To the end for this podcast, you guys?
Yeah, I think that's
leave it like that.
To stop. For anyone who listens, go watch something on Warhammer. It's fantastic. It's the best thing ever. I bought my first Warhammer
I'm gonna have to watch it.
It's so good. Oh, I love
it. All right then, you guys. Who's gonna close us out today? Huh?
I'll do it. Thank you guys for watching. This was whatever episode it is. We'll figure it out when we label it. Have a good one. I hope you guys have a good new year. I hope 2021 treats us well. I hope it treats you guys well. Well, let's just make it our bitch and be there for each other when we need to be. You know.
You already know.
Peace out and wash your motherfucking hands.
Put your fucking mask on.
Yeah, Karen.
Yo, come knocking on your door.
Put your fucking mask on. I know you didn't fucking put your mask on. I just saw you go across the street and put a fucking mask on.
Alright, guys. Have a good
one.
I
fucking dare you.
Have a good one, guys. And
try me, bitch.
Let's have a good year, guys. Alright, peace out.
You already know, you guys. Peace out.